Yo, I'm Bob. Totally blind since birth, into Star Wars. Gonna be unboxing an action figure from the Vintage Collection. So it's either gonna be Hunter from the Bad Batch or a Phase 2 clone trooper from the Andor series. So I should be able to tell the difference. Hunter's gonna come with a vibro knife as well as a few other nifty weapons. And, you know, Phase 2 clone trooper just looks like a run-of-the-mill clone with, I would imagine, a DC-15A and a DC-15S. Oh yeah, this is Hunter for sure, because you can kind of feel the imprints of the little weapons on the underside of the figure tray. Saw that vibro knife in there. So there he is. And he is, of course, voiced by D. Baker in The Bad Batch. So I'm going to pause the vid, take him out of the figure tray, and we'll get a closer look. Back in the blink of an eye. So here's Hunter out of his packaging, and I love his accessories. Right off the bat, I got to talk about these. So he's got that DC-17M interchangeable weapon system in his right hand. So, you know, he can use it as a pistol or rifle. He can use it as a grenade launcher. I wish we could have gotten some grenades to go with that. But, I mean, you know, they'd be really tiny. I still wouldn't have said no to him, though. He's got his little vibro knife in his left hand. He used that in combat quite a bit, according to the audio description track. And I really love his Katarn class armor that he's wearing. I think it's a really cool suit. And it's nice to have a commando in the Vintage Collection. So he's got a really unique head sculpt. He's got the bandana. I would imagine he probably has his tattoo as well. And the backpack here on the back. You can detach that if you want. I'm just going to leave that on, though, for now. So Hunter comes with a helmet. It fits very well over his head. He's got an additional hand blaster. This is just your run-of-the-mill DC-17. And when he's not using his little vibro knife, you can actually store it in a little holster there on his left wrist. So I like the way that looks when not in use. I would love to see more clones with little vibro knives and things like that in the Vintage Collection. I give him a definite 10 out of 10. I like the accessories. He's got nice tight joints. Really easy to tell him apart from the other clones. I would very much like to see Tech, Crosshair, Echo, both versions of Omega from seasons 1 and 2 in the collection as well. So many other characters, especially villains in the Bad Batch that I like to see. But I mean, we're approaching the final season, so we might get some, we might not. I have no idea, but man, I really like Hunter, and I would not say no to the rest of the Bad Batch showing up in the Vintage Collection at all. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, may the Force be with you guys, and I'll hear you in the next figure review when we take a look at the Clone Trooper in Phase 2 armor from Andor.